Hello, my name is Nathan, and today I'll be showing you guys how to download and install 3 Pokemon fan games. Pokemon Tectonic, Pokemon Flux, and this gem of mine. I'm going to show you the easiest and fastest way to get this done. If you guys don't want to Google with me, I will have links in the description of this video. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to show Pokemon Tectonic first. So I use Google Chrome. We are just going to Google Pokemon Tectonic. And it should be the first option, tectonic-game.com. We're going to go to their website, go click on the download section. And then we have 2 options. We have a Pokemon Tectonic launcher or a direct download. I'm not going to show the download launcher. I don't really like extra things, but basically this tool lets you update the game, go to the install file folder, and launch the game. So it's a little bit easier if you're feeling like you don't want to click things. Myself though, I like doing everything manually. So I'm going to show you guys that. So the direct download, we're going to click on that. There's even a step-by-step for mobile installation. I'm just showing you desktop. When you click on it, you're going to go to this drive. We're just going to click download again. It's going to tell us it can't scan for viruses. I assure you there are none. I play the game on my channel. We're going to click download anyway. I'm going to wait for it to download up here. Nice and done. All right, so we have our folder here of downloads. I'm going to make my own folder. I like to keep things organized, so let's just call it Pokemon Fan Games. All right. So I'm going to move this guy over here. You can, right click, cut, paste. We can just manually move it. Now we have this guy. So what we need to do, it's in a zip file. Your computer, if it's Windows, should have it built in. So all we need to do is right click, click extract all. We want to make sure this options check, show extracted files when complete. And we'll just kind of wait patiently here. All right, now that that's complete, it should pop up the extra window. It took me a few minutes, so depending on your computer, might go a little faster, slower. Just be patient. There's a lot of Pokemon. And once it's done, like I said, it'll have this extra folder. You can definitely start playing with it, but we're going to exit out of it. And we should see this folder here by itself now, which is the game. So if we double click on it, what we want to do is go to game and just double click on it. And it should start right up. And there we go. It's activated. So that's how you do Pokemon Tectonic. I also like to... Oh, let's go back there. I like to delete the zip file. It's not needed anymore. It's just sucking up space. So we delete it. There we go. So the next video I'm going to do is Pokemon Flux. If you're wondering why this folder is here, for those who might have skipped ahead to Pokemon Flux, I just made it real quick so that we can put our games into this. So I did Tectonic first. So if you're curious about that, go right to the beginning of that part and I'll have that ready for you. All right, so let's get out of here. We're going to start a new Chrome. And we're going to do Pokemon Flux. So just type that in. And then we want to go to the Relic Castle. That's the main website that they're posting at. You don't need to register, log in, anything like that. You can just download it. So we have a couple options down here. So we want to go here, Pokemon Flux Episode 1. We have a Windows download and a mirror, also Mac. Won't be showing the Mac. I don't have one, so a little hard to do so. So if we hover over this, we can see there is a mega link, which I know some people might have trouble with. It's free in the US. You don't even need to log in or anything, but if you're out of country, it may not be free. So maybe not the best option. Otherwise, you have this Mediafire link. We're going to do this, see how this goes. Should be pretty straightforward. So we're going to click on, we're not going to click on anything. There's ads all over the place. We don't need to worry about that. We just need to click download. Right? Nothing else did I click, just download. And you can see here in the top right, it's downloading. So you can get out of this right now. See, it popped up a pop-up. We don't need to worry about that. It should be pretty close to being done here. Perfect. Okay, so let's grab it. I'm going to right click and click cut. And then we are going to our Pokemon fan games. I'm going to paste it in here. And then just like the Pokemon Tectonic, we need to extract it. So it's a zip file. This icon might look a little different than yours, but it'll be functioning the same way. So just right click, extract all. Make sure we have this check mark. I like it. You don't have to, but it makes it a little bit easier. And by default, this is extracting into our Pokemon Fan Games folder. So we want to click on it, and then we patiently wait again. This one looks like it's going a little faster. Let's see. There we go. Pokemon Flux, a little bit more optimized for extracting. Okay. It's because they don't have the individual Pokemon files. So again, this guy will pop up showing it's done. I like to exit out of it. And then here we are. Pokemon Flux. Got two folders, interesting enough. And then we just want to go to Flux. Double click that. Let's see here. This is a good show. So what it's saying is it thinks that something bad's going to happen. So if we click more info, it doesn't know who it is. So it's just being protective. Say run anyway. And Pokemon Flux will start popping up. I assure you, there are no viruses. Nothing like that. Okay, and that's how we do Pokemon Flux. So the next video, or the next part rather, in this video, I'm going to show how to do this gem of mine. So if this is the first time you're watching it because you clicked on the timestamp, I've created a folder for Pokemon fan games because I've showed how to do Flux and Tectonic. We'll delete this guy. And so the last one is this gem of mine. So that's what we're going to type in. Pokemon, this gem of mine. Don't Google anything else. Don't add any extra words, just this. That way you can get to the website that the developer updates on. If you find this somewhere else, it might not be the right version. All right, so same thing with this guy. We have a couple different links here. We have a Mediafire or a Google Drive. I like Google Drive. It's a little bit easier. Looks less sketchy. Not going to click on things that you shouldn't. So we're going to click on the Google Drive one. It's going to show this, which is kind of odd. It's just like a folder. But we're going to go up here, and we want to click this download button. It's going to tell us it's too big to scan for viruses, which is fine. There isn't any. This guy downloads real fast since it's only 66 megabytes. And so we're going to go to downloads, click on the little folder. That way it brings up where it's downloading to. Again, if you're using a different internet browser, this might be a little bit different, but essentially you should know where your downloads are going. And then we'll want to go back to our desktop. We're going to paste that guy in here. And then we are going to right click, extract all. I like to keep this guy check marked just so I know when it's done. You don't have to, but we can see that this is going into the Pokemon fan games. We're going to click extract. This icon is there because I have WinRAR. It might look a little bit different on your computer, but it should function exactly the same way. You're just extracting all of it to the folder. Some options, sometimes it's like extract here, which you might see. So if you guys have any questions about extracting, let me know which one you're using, what it looks like, anything. I will try to get some help for you, whether it be, giving you a link to a video, giving you instructions, whatever. I'm here to help you guys with whatever troubles you might have. All right, so that is done extracting. We can see that the folder has now popped up here. I like to exit out of it. And then we can see that they're all here. So I'm going to delete the zip file since that's just sitting there doing nothing. We're going to go into the folders. And then this guy is what we're going to be starting. So double click that guy. And Pokemon, this gem of mine, should pop up. All right, and that's how we get all 3 of those guys completed. Again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will do my best to help out. Just be detailed in what's going on. Tell me if it says any errors, what you're seeing. Just be detailed, and I will try to reach out and help you. If you have any comments, maybe you're playing the game and you like it, let me know. I want to hear it. I want to talk to you guys. And lastly, if you're staying this long, thank you. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, like the video. It really helps us out on the channel. We're a small YouTube channel. My brother and I are just doing what we like, helping out people, playing video games. So any like or subscribe really helps us out, and it means a lot to us. Thank you so much. But I'm going to leave it there. As always, this is Nathan. Thank you for joining me on this little adventure. I will see you.